Welcome on everyone back to Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And we are going to be playing with four of our lovely players today. Why don't each of you, in order of Discord call, say your character and just a little bit about their character and their class. So name, class, and the ABC, ancestry, background, and class. Fox, you're up first.
Oh, I am euphoric.
Yep, but you as a person are up first. So I want you to tell me about your character.
My character is a cat. Oh, excuse me. Catfolk bard, the Limmer catfolk type heritage, and I am an emissary here to try and keep everyone in line, creating war between the different worlds, actions.
The mighty difficult task when so much chaos is existing in the world.
Peace.
Timber, give a little bit about your character.
Hello, I'm Timbo. I'm playing Timbledore Jiggermaster Van Glorious Borkenborg Wolfenstein. He is a very large wolven. Well, he's about average size, but compared to everyone else, he's very large. He is a champion. I keep forgetting what that is. I'm so used to paladins.
It's basically
But
a
yeah,
champion. It is
yeah,
champion.
he's a champion with a oath against chaos, I think, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's here to absolutely dunk on any heretical assholes trying to do chaos in these planes.
And that means it's up to you, Turtle. What is your character doing to aid everyone else in their adventures?
Howdy, y'all. I'm playing a good old Dirty Dan, a gunslinging shadow rat who likes to shoot first and, well, maybe ask questions first, but shooting seems to be a good way to deal with problems. We've learned quite quickly that Dan's pistol does a lot of damage and that he can hit very hard, but he can miss just as easily. So we'll see where the night goes and see how it all plays out.
Okay, and that leaves us with Hot Tea, who will be with us shortly. Hot Tea is just finishing up a call, but they will be joining in very shortly. They are playing a youngish witch with a familiar, and they specialize in the occult magic. Does anyone want to give a short recap of what happened last week? I know none of you take notes, but
Sure, I'll give a recap of what all happened last week from the perspective of Dan, because I think that's funny. We came back, Timber, myself, and Hot Tea were waltzing along the road when Melfork and Axe Crow were coming down from another lane. We spotted a small onion leshy that was being tormented by some creatures of various shapes and sizes. After fighting them off and defeating them, I graciously crafted up and helped improve the cart of one onion leshy. From there, we went down the road and ran into a bit of a snake monster situation. Had to give them something that we crafted that was something that nobody else had known about. Of course, crafting a excellent thing, uh, like myself being an excellent crafter, I made a bit of a tree situation with a bunch of orbs, and the snake let me keep it, which that was great. There was a little inn on the side of the road where I decided to start fishing for some boots, and well, I definitely got a kick out of that. and we proceeded to head on into the festival that they were having. From there were different activities and events that were going on, and I spotted a little familiar as a certain weed frog was spotted by yours truly. We followed it and we found a lovely little young witch by the name of Hazel, who we had talked to previously. From there, we got some more information about our quest, made a new friend, got absolutely blasted drunk, and had a great rest of the night. And we came out the next morning and started looking for this Gaston fella.
And hopefully you will find him, as you recall them mentioning where they lived, a log cabin out in the woods, as the Gaston mentions that they were a hunter of sorts, and so they kept their own little kind of log cabin with some little bricks on the outside, and you decide to I'm assuming that you decided to go approach the inn or the cabin in the woods, unless of course you had somewhere else you wanted to be first.
I know I had I forgot to mention I also set a trap at the front of the door, where I had set up a sound snare trap, I believe
Yep.
is what it's called. I'm looking through.
Yep, sounds scenario.
Noisemaker snare, that's what that's called. To alert us if anybody kind of comes through that door at least. And then I think we were discussing potentially hiding or looking inside to see if we can spot anybody in the home. But I don't remember the specifics.
Well, then that is where we will start. You decided, unless you would like to be somewhere else at this moment, you decide you would just go straight up to the log cabin of the guy who has been causing so much chaos and mischief among this realm. As you recall, for some reason, even though he's a hunter, he somehow managed to have a crystal that was raising dead mushrooms from the ground and causing havoc among the residents. However, stopping the crystal is only one of the symptoms of the greater pain that is he as Gaston.
We put out the fire, now the time to put out the arsonist.
That definitely sounds like a mighty fine idea. Do we know what this Gaston, I mean, based on what we talked about with Hazel, I mean, I don't think we got too much overall info.
Let's go into his fortress, turn over every table, and figure out what he's all about.
I don't even know if he's home, and I'm pretty sure the door is locked at the moment.
There was no locked door when your temple door jingle must have fun glorious Balkenborg Wolfenstein.
Okay, but hear me out. We've set up a snare already. We could just camp out in the trees and wait for him to show up. When the snare goes off, we'll know he's here, and we kind of catch him off guard a little bit.
We have no idea when, and if he's coming back here.
True.
Where does this hide?
Have we checked out the whole place? I see a window over here.
You have not. You are freshly approaching this log cabin.
Oh, someone open the door. Before I
window?
open the door.
The door appears to be locked, as any good hunter knows to not keep their possessions without a lock and key. There does seem to be a beautiful window. Looking inside the room, Milford, you see a large brown bear rug laid across the floor in almost a feral type fashion. Inside there does seem to be a very smoldering chimney, as if it was recently lit not too long ago, but now mostly just has the lookings of embers. Inside, you see a table with various little things on it, as well as a book, and just some very basic furniture. It doesn't seem like they are one to keep much furniture about their house.
I'm gonna assume if they lock the doors, these windows don't open. But I see a fireplace inside, and it doesn't look to be lit. Someone could actually just shimmy down there.
I mean, best way would be probably Timber throwing me down, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, maybe up to the roof. I don't think he needs to throw you down it.
Oh yeah, I mean, but throwing me onto the roof and I can climb on down. I mean,
How tall is this roof?
The actual building itself is about 10 feet tall. You see basically various wooden slabs that have been kind of stacked up on top of each other all around. The chimney extending just a little bit above that, maybe about 12 feet tall, from the bottom of the ground. Just kind of a little bit up off the ceiling itself.
Oh, how convenient. Temple could literally just put Dan on top of the roof.
yeah, I can. I mean, Melfork, you are kind of our voice of reason. Do you think that's a good
No,
idea?
I mean, Temple's 9 feet tall. He can reach 10 feet.
No, Timber, you're fine. You're fine. We have a guild representative here, and Dan kind of air quotes a little bit around the representative part. I
I mean,
just
if
want to
we're
make
certain
sure.
this is the right home, just looking to gather information. And
Are you okay with
technically,
me doing a little B&E? That's all I'm wondering.
as long as we don't label it as that, yes, this is
All right, Timber, throw me on the roof.
information. This is
Yeet!
information gathering.
You know, as soon as he says it, Temple's like ready to grab him.
And
Yeet,
Dan is on
yeet.
a roof. Oh, I could have also just put the ladder, but this is more fun.
You have a ladder. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
a
I have a folding.
ladder.
I have a folding ladder. Like I still have the folding ladder. Like
Don't ask how
best
you can
tool
carry
ever.
it.
It's in a backpack. It's on a backpack.
Video game logic.
10-foot ladder carried by a 3-foot rat folk.
It
I am
folds
at least
a
4'4".
lot.
I am 4'5". Anyways, I'm still small. I'll kind of scamper over to the fireplace and I'll look down. Is there any fire or anything like that at the base? I can see
No, but
moonlight.
it is very soot covered. You feel as though you are not gonna. If you go down this chimney, you are going to look like a pure black rat.
I'm already a gray shadow rat. This will be fine. And I just kind of hands first dive straight. You just see me like old like 80s cartoon style jump.
Okay. With that, I will say, you land perfectly fine. You are now inside the house of the presumed Gaston.
I'll kind of roll out and I'll start kind of creeping around. You can probably see me pop out and you watch as my like duster like flares for a second and it puffs all of the soot off, but I am still caked in the soot. Melfork, you'd probably see that happen.
Yep, his clothes seem to be perfectly untouched and unblemished. However, his fur itself is completely coated in this soot.
I'm gonna. Is there any way to like look for any like traps or anything like that?
Yes, actually. That would require you taking the seek action, in which case I will ask you to roll a simple perception check.
Yeah. Normal.
You do not think there was any traps in this building.
I'm just gonna waltz on over to the front door then and try to unlock it.
Okay, oddly enough, it seems this door was made by a very tall man, as the handle is about 6 feet off the ground.
Son of. I'll pull out the fishing rod that I have and throw the hook around the handle with the like fishing rod, like try to like loop it around the handle a bit, and then pull it together, and then use that to yank on the door handle.
And with that, I will say with that, you are able to get the door unlocked. And now you may open the door.
And I'll kind of pull the fishing rod, the rest of the stuff off, and put that back. We're in.
All right. Temple steps over the trap thing. He bulges in. He's like mulches in like he owns the place and he's looking around. He's like, "Ha, nice place, heretics."
I guess
Uh,
I'll move to the dining table, seeing a book.
Dan, on this table seems about like 5 feet tall, but you're able to kind of reach up enough to grab the book. This book, and you should be able to drag and drop the book to your inventory or onto your character token.
I
have
just take it. Yeah,
Yep.
I'll just take it.
You find a book called It's Familiar, but Not Too Familiar. It is a guidebook on how to tame a brand new familiar, with various tips and tricks on how to keep your familiar happy and satisfied after they are now indentured to your servitude.
Kind of looking through it a little bit, and I'll be like, I bet Hot Tea would probably like this. I know they've got a familiar. Do you got a familiar, Melfork?
Mm-mm.
I mean, probably could take a gander at it and see if you glean anything new.
Can I take a look at it actually and see if it's like recently read or if there's any kind of like notations in it or if he's got like a saved spot in it, like a bookmarker kind of thing?
You look through this book, and it looks like someone has kind of written notes in it. Various pages have been like dog-eared and other things. However, the writing seems to be very tiny, as if something a lot smaller would have, or someone with like a very smallish pen would have been writing into it.
Oh, this doesn't look like it's getting used or read or notated by whatever lives in this place. Because this place you said looks a lot bigger than we are.
Yep, this whole
Oh.
place looks like it was made for someone like Timber.
Oh, I just assumed this was normal. I'm just small.
Nope, this is what a timber-sized cabin would look like.
What are the odds that this is Hazel's book? Because they were dating for a while, so I wonder if maybe it was hers and he kind of took it,
She could have just left it here.
or she could have given it to him.
Timber, going into the other room, you see a large pile of men's clothing, from various worn leathers to very, very stiff socks, as well as many other clothing there. It seems to be mostly piled up in the corner there, as there doesn't. You would imagine that it probably hasn't been washed in a while.
Temple goes through the dirty laundry.
What are you hoping to find?
Just anything that's not dirty laundry.
There doesn't seem to be any clean articles of clothing in this specific pile. You'd imagine that they probably don't really have that many clothing options, from judging by the simplicity of the cabin.
Temple's gonna rummage through the bed and look under the pillow, look under the blanket, flip the bed.
You are making a very much mess of the room. After looking through various things, the bed itself seems to be a very simple sort, though it does seem to be made with filling. You kind of look through and you kind of like feel the mattress, and instead of having like cotton or some kind of linen, it seems to have been stuffed with massive amounts of leaves to make it a little bit softer to sleep on.
Tim was literally just checking the room for anything.
Yep.
Guess
You
he's
do.
gonna go through the drawer.
Yep. On the side, you actually find a chest of sorts, and inside the chest there appears to be several gold pieces. Would you like to distribute those between the party?
Yeah, sure.
I slap his hand. I don't think we're here to steal.
I'm here to take this man's head. I was told to.
Hmm. Fine. I'm gonna look at out the window. Is this like a garden out here?
Yes, actually. You look out the window and you see some very rudimentary, just some rudimentary vegetables. They aren't really put together that much well, but they do seem to be growing a lot larger than what you would be used to, as if they have been fertilized by a great fertilizer. What else do you see in that chest, Timber?
Eggs. I guess Tim will eat one.
Okay,
Is this a thing?
inside, oh, yes, inside this chest, there seems to be, how many eggs does there seem to be, Timber?
120?
Yep, you found 120 eggs inside the chest, all carefully put together in a basket of sort with a little woven basket inside.
He's
So
got
Tim was gonna
10
eat like a
dozen
dozen
eggs.
of them. You just
Okay.
see Tipple coming out, just eating a bunch of eggs.
Milford, as for that on the ground, it looks like a rudimentary iron of sorts. Usually you'd assume it's used for some sort of pressure on clothing, similar to a clothing iron.
Ted just sees Timber come out eating a bunch of eggs and just gives the what? Can I like, uh, can I investigate this bear rug a bit to like see
Yeah.
if like maybe there's anything under it or any weird markings on it?
Yep.
It's not letting me loot this.
Oh, is it not? Hold on one second. Let me change it to a item pile. There you go. I forgot I have to update these to item piles. There you go. You should be able to loot it now, Timber. Okay, so that's that. And then the eggs won't split between everyone evenly, but it does split the gold. So Timber has now looted 100 eggs, as he just starts stuffing them in various crevices in his body. In his backpack and everything.
Into my imperial-sized lunchbox.
Okay, and Dan, upon kind of ruffling and everything through, you manage to kind of look and find, and you find a very, very old musket underneath the bear rug. Definitely worse than what you are currently wielding, but there is still maybe about 2 or 3 gold worth of kind of like an old musket style weapon.
I'm gonna kind of take note of it, and look over to Melfork and just be like, he was packing some heat. Kind of lift up the bear rug a bit to show the rifle and set it back down.
Maybe you could use some spare parts to that to fix mine.
I wouldn't use this poor of quality of metal. I've got some ideas for fixing yours up, Timber.
Yeah,
I mean,
good.
so we kind of searched through the whole house. Outside of him absolutely loving his eggs, I mean, did we glean anything else? And him looking into familiars.
I was hoping Wolfie would be here by now.
Temple's gonna go pick up the musket.
Okay, and as you kind of look through the musket, you see what looks to be, it looks like it's had its fair share of use. All the mechanisms itself seem to work pretty fine, but as itself, the musket seems more, rudimentary in design.
Any munitions?
You would imagine there would be ammunitions for this musket, though they does not appear to be underneath the bear rug.
Can Temple see if it's like primed and ready to fire?
Looking inside the barrel, there does not appear to be any ammo inside the
I mean,
barrel itself.
Temple would look at the the powder tray, not down the barrel. He's stupid, but not retarded.
Yep, everything, the gun seems to have been, cleaned since its last use.
Are there any shelves that are like high up?
Yes, there does. As you're kind of seeing, you're not really initially thinking about shelves, but you do kind of look, and what you thought was just something kind of like indentions in the wood, along the top edge of the room, there does seem to be a few shelves that would basically be hard to reach for everyone except Timber.
You know, like, hey, big guy. A little bit hard for someone to see this stuff down there. Do you see those shelves? Anything up there? Or I'm gonna like look at the roof. Does the roof have like raptors in it, where like there's openings, or is it?
Where's the
Uh,
shelves at?
it is along the wall and but where the fireplace is. It kind of looked like it was just part of the build, like kind of part of the walls itself. But it does seem to be jutting out. And Timber, with that, you're able to see a small casing of what looks to be ammo up there.
Yoink!
Whoops, didn't mean to say that out of Timber's voice. Timber, you have now acquired uh rifle rounds, and it seems to be about 20 rifle rounds.
I guess I'll check for shelves in here too. Any shelves or anything up high in here?
How do I add all this to my inventory? Or can you?
I did it.
That's sweet.
Who is going to keep the old musket?
Oh, I thought Temple picked it up.
Yep, you picked it up. Are you keeping it?
Yeah.
Okay. Double
There's
barrel
gonna be a
musket.
day when I can't friggin' hit things with my sword. This might come in handy.
Turns
So
it
this,
into a club and beats somebody over the head with it.
I mean, it's not a cannon gear, but it's something.
yep, and I will mark it. Looks to be about what 7 gold, and what you'd imagine. Okay. I was really hoping Wolf would join me now. As Hati and Axe are outside, keeping watch, there seems to be actually. Let's do this. Let me get.
And I was coming over to kind of look at the vegetables.
Yeah.
What?
Timbo's gonna go sit on the couch.
Melforg, did you get a prompt at all for a perception check?
I do.
Okay. Melforg, with your keen cat-like ears, you hear what sounds to be a faint, almost bellowing of someone from outside. As everyone else is kind of focused on their tasks, you just kind of hear what sounds like very, very faint singing. And it seems to be getting louder.
I'm gonna like run out into like the center area, make a quick whistle. Like, yes, I hear something coming along. Someone's jolly singing. It sounds like it's coming in this direction. Our intrepid homeowner may be on their way back.
And
Just letting you know ahead of time. May want to prepare.
If that's the case, Dan's gonna go climb a tree and kind of hide down with a pistol ready. Bunker down.
Hmm.
I don't know if you want a bunch of like acrobatics and stealth and stuff like that.
I would say if you were trying to climb something and it's not a massive rush to do it, I will say you're careful enough to take your time.
Do you want a stealth roll too?
Yes,
Just
I would
hide.
like that though. I would like
Okay.
that. Climbing is one thing.
Okay. I'll give you the
Okay.
stealth roll then, as I'm gonna hide up in this tree over here. Pistol kind of drawn, aimed down the hallway of trees that we were in.
Timber's plan to stay inside.
yep, Timbo's just gonna put his longsword in his lap and just wait for him.
You see Hati taking a position behind this open door over here.
If you want, you
Well,
can have
once
Axe and
he
Crack
once
and join
he
me in.
once he comes up, I'll have a little chit chat with him.
You can just have Axe and Crack and join me over in the trees or something.
Speaking of Kraken, actually, as the sounds, as Dan is you outside, you're beginning to hear it more. You are hearing the sound, coming much closer. And I'm getting music. And with
Is this a
that,
piano rendition of the Gaston song?
yes. As you kind of see, Axe kind of getting over here, Dan. As the singing begins to get louder and louder, Kraken, the little flora fauna pet of Axe, seems to be they kind of begin to, like, they're getting ready to kind of like hiss at whatever's coming near. But as the singing gets louder and louder, you see Kraken start to act really weird as Axe is trying to calm down Kraken. And Kraken seems to be making a fuss about whatever is showing up.
I see this out here. Oh, we're
Uh,
not out here anymore.
nope, you're not out there.
I will take note of that, and pistol still drawn and ready to go.
Okay. As the image begins to,
Real quick before it gets
yep.
closer, does this window look like it can be unlocked?
Yeah, give me a crafting. Would you like to try to attempt to unlock it?
Yeah.
Okay, I will have you make a crafting check, and I will have Hati do the same, seeing as they are really good at crafting. You are fumbling with this window as the lock seems to be of a little bit higher quality made, as it's not just a simple turn lock. It seems to actually be having a small little lock attached to the window.
Was Hot Tea able to unlock it?
Not with that 14, no. He rolled a 5. Rip Hutty.
Also, Hati, there is a book for you that Malfork has.
Oh, good,
or
Wolfie's here.
a book that you might be interested in.
Wolfie.
Okay.
They are now. Gaston is quickly approaching with a song in his step. As he is getting closer and closer to the house, and you are inside the house with Melforic and Timber.
I handed Hot Tea the book and the thing at some point.
Wolfie, is everything loading for you this time?
Yes.
Okay, also.
Everyone's all sneaking around and stuff, and Timber's just casually waiting on the couch.
Okay, Dan, you see, Kraken almost get, like, they start kind of, like, almost, like, moving their head and almost, like, rubbing their head against the ground, and something seems to be tearing at them, and all of a sudden, you see Kraken, kind of do a small cat-like whimper before running off into the woods. Axe following shortly behind, trying to figure out what's going on with Kraken.
Yeah. Just quietly, like under his breath, as he watches this go down. Oh, we're gonna have to deal with that. Okay.
And with that, Dan, you finally see, the man, the hunk, the large creature of beauty perfection coming to the front door of his, log cabin. As he has a huge log about his shoulder, and as you see him do, he sets aside the log over here into the, left, before, going straight up to the door. And he is going to... Let me get the trap stats real fast. So I'm pretty sure it is a dex save.
Oh, a second, I'm getting a phone call.
Go ahead.
There you go. There's it. I put it in the chat.
Yep.
Like 5 times on accident.
Yep.
I only meant to put it in once, but I kind of clicked it a bunch.
Okay. You see him walk up to this door with a confident strut about himself. He is going to make a singular reflex saving throw. And being surprised by it, you hear this noisemaker just go off right at his, like, feet, kind of beginning to have this, loud bang. He is, taking double damage from that, as well as being deafened for 1 minute.
Oh, so much for talking to him.
I was gonna say, I wonder if Timber's gonna know that though. Like, he's just gonna walk in here.
You see a stunned look on his face.
I was not
Before-
expecting him to critically fail it. Like,
I wasn't either, to be honest with you. Um,
I'm like, the plan
That's
was
what you
like,
get for talking him up.
yeah, I know.
oh, it's fine. You see him as he kind of gets stunned, and he, after he takes the fire damage, he just starts to laugh in almost a prideful kind of laugh and say, I must have set a trap before I left. Oh, silly me. I knew I was as smart as I was beautiful. And he will unlock the door and walk inside. He says, looking at, you are the only one he sees, Timber says, "Oh look, a fan of mine! Would you care for an autograph, my big fine fellow? You must be a fan here to gloat or here to praise Gaston the Great."
Timbo stands up and goes, "I am Timbo Jägermeister von Glorious Borg Wolfenstein.
It's a
Prepare to
ple-
die."
said, "Well, I don't particularly fancy undying today, but I've always am welcoming a tussle from a big man similar to myself." You say as he kind of, you see him and he kind of opens up his shirt a little bit and kind of puffs out his, like, chest. And you can just see, like, this chest hair that seems to be just bulking up on his, body. As he does, a certain, magic appears around his body as he has this almost glow about him. He says, "Come at me then, and I will show you why you should want an autograph from someone as great as I am."
I was gonna say arm yourself, but okay.
So it sounds like you are starting initiative, aren't you, Timber?
Yeah.
Okay, then let me get initiative.
up.
And I'm hoping the chest did not get a initiative roll. Oh yeah, hot tea. There was 120 eggs in that chest, by the way.
120 eggs?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't even know what to do with that.
There's a lot of eggs.
Where? I'm sorry, where's Dan?
He is in a tree outside.
Oh. Okay.
Timber, would you like, you did technically approach him. Did you have your shield raised?
Yeah, Timbo is ready for a fight.
Okay. Go ahead and I will allow you to do your raised shield action.
Okay. There we go.
You see him, just kind of, casually just kind of walk up to you, completely unafraid of you, as he just, you think he's gonna wield a weapon, but he doesn't. He just kind of comes up to you with his fist raised, and, just welcomes you in this, embrace of combat.
That
That
hits.
is a 28. I'm guessing you will be using the block action for this, Timber.
I'm gonna wait for a second attack. I'll take this full damage.
Okay.
I assume he has multi-attack.
Yep. With that, he makes his first strike. As you see him go over, and you raise your shield, and he just glows before punching you to the left, knocking your shield out of the way, going in for a second strike.
Yeah, I'm raising my shield for that one.
And with that, a second hit. And with his fourth action, as he has hasted himself. Let me get the haste spell effect. He will toy once more with you. 17. Wait, why do you have resistance against piercing? Oh, wait. What are your persistence against, Timber?
Evil damage, maybe?
I'm like, I think he's evil, so he doesn't take the evil damage.
I don't know why you're not taking the full damage on that, actually.
I have no idea.
Hey Timber, what's your
Oh!
alignment?
Unaffected by evil, -4. He is literally anti-evil.
Yeah.
You see this, so he does all of those attacks, and, he is just almost with a song in his step, he is just, hitting you with these punches so much that he hits you into the, stone wall behind you, as you hear a loud, almost crunch of stone behind and the creaking of wood. Hati, it is your go.
Alright, so, I'm seeing Timber getting all these attacks. I am gonna use... Hoo.
Okay, are you doing it at second or first level? I think it's just
First.
first level.
Yeah.
And with that, you begin to sing your soft melody to Timber. And as you do, Timber's wounds begin to slowly heal themselves, putting themselves back together. You have one action left.
I am then going to use... Shield.
Okay.
Alright, Timbo is going to strike him. How do I smite?
You don't have smite. Actually, do you have smite, Timber?
I thought I had a smite.
You have a lay on hands that deals extra damage to undead. That is the closest thing you have to a smite, though.
Oh, okay. Well,
You
here
do-
goes nothing.
Yep. That will be a miss, Timber.
Alright. Let's see. Timbo's gonna lay on hands himself.
Okay. That will give you an extra 12 hit points.
Nope.
It's not letting me.
Lay on hands. Go under. Look under your spells. It's under spells, Timber.
Yeah, I clicked on it, said not enough,
Oh,
focus points.
that's my bad. Hold on. You are good now.
I should buff up my AC a little too.
Yep, and that should be, 13 HP for you, Timber.
Alright,
Got one action left.
yeah, but my shield doesn't seem to be doing much, so I am going to try to demoralize him.
Okay.
What action is that?
That is intimidation.
Is it under all
Skills.
skills?
Mhm.
Okay.
He is too arrogant and proud to be intimidated by someone like you, Timber, as you are of
Alright.
equal size to him.
This is no
Melfort,
good. I'm gonna get
Uh,
hot so bad.
it is your go, Melfort, as you see, Gaston is saying, "Well, it looks like more people are here for my autograph. My adoring fans are here. Come out, all of ye, and I will give each of you a personal signed autograph after I take care of this woven creature over here."
I'm gonna move up because I can't do what I want to do for sure. I'm just reading two things. Alright, so I'm going to cast Inspite Courage. I don't know if it already has, but
Yep, it's technically on there right now.
2 actions. Thing I wanted to do, I can't. I'll do that next turn. I will, for my 3rd action, use On Mott.
Okay. What do you say to him?
I will walk around the corner and I will, like, as I'm reading through my book, I'm like, we don't need such a useless thing as the signature of such a bullheaded creature that thinks it's above its own station. The signature would just ruin the worth of the paper it's written on.
Okay, go and make a diplomacy check.
So, target. This one token. Let's at least. It says he's not a token. Oh well, I guess I can do. Can I do this?
You can do Alt left click on him.
Yeah, he's got the red box around him.
Oh, you just make a diplomacy check. You could just that's under skills. You don't need to
Okay.
actually target him for that.
Well, it needs to. I think it needs to go against his DC. That's why it does it that way.
Oh no, it don't worry about that. I know what his DC is. It's just 10 plus his will his will modifier.
Okay.
I can also request it if you make. Yeah, let me request to make it a little bit easier.
Oh, this is what I was looking for. My little bar thing was missing. Okay. I'll do it there though. 29.
Okay, he has a save of 22. However, he is so hurt by you insulting his pride, it critically succeeds on him, as he has a weakness to being, talked down to.
So I don't know how this will apply it since it. Oh, okay. I can just do this.
Yep, I applied it.
Cool. Oh, you did already. Cool.
Yep, I have to be the one to apply it.
Then that's all 3 of my actions.
Dan, you are stuck up a tree right now. What are you going to do?
There's here. And I'm gonna fall out of the tree, using my 10 paces as kind of the movement to
Yep.
get down. And then we'll go 25 here. Okay, can't really see anybody for the first action, so second action, gonna kind of I'm gonna get up against this corner basically, and then reach around the corner and take the shot.
He is currently deafened, so he would not have heard you. I will give him flat-footed against you for this 1 round.
What was that? Oh, what was that? What was the thing that I get when they're flat-footed?
It just means they have a -2 to AC, that's all.
Oh, I thought yeah. I've been looking at so much stuff recently, that's all I'm like, oh, was there something else? It was weird. Okay, 1 second. It's saying it wasn't reloaded.
It's okay, yeah, you
There we
can have
go.
it. There you go. That is a miss.
I rolled very poorly.
He says,
Yep.
him seeing everyone, he says, oh, look at all, and you kind of see him fire at you, says, how dare you try, actually, he is going to, he is
Finger
going,
guns.
yep, he is so insulted by you, Malfoy. He is going to go, straight for, he says, this will teach you not to insult the great Gaston, as he leaves Timber Square and does an attack at you, Malfoy. Critically missing his first attack. That is like his 3rd nat 1.
God.
Oh,
And with his last attack, he does actually hit you, Malfoy, for 18. Why do you have resistance against evil? I have to look at you. Why did you have?
Is it the aura?
I
it
don't
could be.
know.
I don't remember it saying it does that though, but
I'll have to. Anyways, also it is your go, Hati. As you see him, just as his anger and pride has now been hurt, he just goes straight, for you as you kind of hear him says, Gaston shall not be taken by such small creatures.
I am going to use. What is all this here? Just out of curiosity.
Dirty clothes.
Dirty. Oh god.
Timber has
okay.
already ruffled through them and found nothing.
So they are gonna start flying as I use this.
Yep, you see, you start to animate his own clothes against him. And he just barely makes the save for half damage.
And then, with all of those flying around, I am then. Am I able to use the Wand of Healing?
Nope, because you don't have, you do not have arcane spell lists about yourself. If you'd like an arcane spell list, you're gonna have to have an archetype or something for that.
Okay. I am going to actually use some Foxfire then.
Okay.
And I miss. Why do I bother?
You dealt damage. Okay, Timber, he seems to be going after your friend for insulting him.
Alright, and then there was that blue spot, that's damaging if I go into it.
Yep. Not if you go into it, only if, only on Hati's turn. So you could technically go into it, attack him, and then leave. Though I will say you do have a 10-foot reach, so technically you could be there or there.
Alright, Timber's gonna spend one of his turns going there. And he's gonna, one of his actions, and then he's gonna strike at the dude.
That is a miss, Timber. He's also no longer flat-footed.
is he technically flanked from here?
Not by... I mean, that was with flanking.
Oh.
I only have one turn left. One action left.
Mhm.
Guess I'll have to waste shield.
Okay. Malfoy, what do you do with this strong, burly man in front of you?
After seeing how angry he was from his spell, I'm going to hold my hand up and hello. Sorry, my dog just hopped in my lap.
You're good.
Ugh. And I'm going to continue to mock him and cast fear. Uh, Wait, how does this work?
He
I
will make.
roll?
Nope. He makes. So whenever you are talking to someone, he is making the will save, not you.
Oh, okay, weird.
With that, he is
Frightened 2.
Yep, because he did not get rid of his bon mot.
I think he's stuck with that for a minute?
Nope. He is stuck with that. So every single round, Brian goes down by 1.
No, I meant the Bon Mot.
Bon mot actually stays until he tries to insult you back. I'm not sure. Is fear a second? Is fear 2 actions?
Yes.
Okay. Did you do your third action? I don't.
I did not. I am. I don't think I have items to deal with, so. Why do we have a healing potion? Looking for. Oh, I did not mean to click that. Action. Or no, what I was looking for. Dude, fuck, and I'm just gonna stab him.
Okay. Go look under strikes.
Yeah, I see it here.
You just barely managed to hit him. Go ahead and roll the damage for that. You kind of try to pull this knife, and you just make a shallow cut along his bicep, as he is angered by your brashness. Also, Inspire Courage is actually only a 1-round duration, so you actually have to Inspire Courage every round in order to keep that up.
Oh. I did not know that. I would have just kept it up then.
I'll let you keep it up.
Okay.
I had to look it up myself. Dan, it is your go. You see your friend beginning to get hurt by this strong, burly man.
I'm gonna do the reload. And as I reload, I'm going to call out to Gaston and just go, "Now come on, Gaston. Don't want to hurt that pretty face of yours," and then take the shot at him.
You can attempt to do the diversion, but not the demoralize, because he is already frightened, and you can't get above Brian 2 with the demoralize.
Well, then, I guess. Hey,
can't-
numbnuts, look at this! Bam!
Okay, go and roll a deception check. He is able to double check his perception right now. Yep, he has a +11. He is unaffected by your. He knows exactly where you are, as you are in his own home.
That's fine. Blam!
Okay, go and roll damage for that.
Take double.
Take single, but yes.
What is the double damage gone? It's for a minute.
Double damage
From the
winning.
snare trap? He takes double damage for a minute because he critically failed the snare trap.
Oh, is he still on file?
I don't think it's persistent fire. Let me double check the.
It's not persistent fire. It just if he critically failed, he's deafened and takes double damage for a minute. I could be wrong, but
Yeah, let me double check the. Let me double check the.
here.
Yeah.
Creature takes double damage and is deafened for 1 minute on a critical failure.
Okay, I will give him double damage on this. I will say he only has, I would say, one more round of that left, though. Oh no,
How
double
long-
damage. Dan,
What?
that's double damage against the noisemaker snare. As in,
I would not interpret it like that.
the creature does not take double damage from all. See, look how it says the creature's unaffected. The creature takes half damage. The creature takes 4 damage, and the creature takes double damage. It's in reference to the
Okay.
fire
Makes
damage.
sense.
That would be way too cheesy if you could get something take double damage.
I was
from
gonna
it.
say, I'm like, that would be insane. but,
Hey, I
like,
mean,
It'd be
damage
nice,
is
though.
damage.
Yeah, it's double.
was it like, it's like, yeah. I'm like, in my mind, it was, oh, I literally had this thing blow up in my eardrums. I'm bewildered and don't know what is going on for a minute.
I will say, the deafened does give him a -2 to penalty, to perception initiative checks.
Well, it looks like that didn't. That didn't. I don't know how much that mattered, because he seems to. He rolled pretty high, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's just got a big bonus.
Yep.
Gotcha.
That should be the, and then I think. Yeah, I think that's.
Reload shoot. I'm just gonna reload again.
Yep. Would like to attempt another sneaky deception.
Just yell out like, "Hey Gaston, I heard you and Hazel broke up. What was that all about?"
Suddenly, he is undeterred, but he is so focused on Melborg at this moment. He is actually weakened by a lot of conditions at the moment. Let's see how he's doing against Melborg, though.
Oh god.
Oh,
Bye,
God.
Melfork.
Oh
Uh,
my god. Oh my god.
Melborg, you see him. You see him punch you. However, he doesn't actually. He only knocks you unconscious, but not in a dying sense, as he seems to have just knocked you out. Says, and this is why you should take my autograph when I offer it. As you see him, just punch you unconscious.
Okay.
And you little creature. You another witch like my sultry ex. I despise witches, and I would not allow a witch in my household.
Too damn bad. I'm here.
Opa!
Oh, thank god.
Opa!
You are very lucky, Hati.
Oh my god.
He has gone more than that once, I swear.
Yeah.
Hati, it is your
Um,
go.
Okay, so seeing as how he's moving, I am going to end the concentration on that. That's not going to take any of my actions away, is it?
Nope.
I'm letting that go. Okay. I don't know on how to get rid of that.
You're good.
Quick
Um,
question.
Yep.
If it's frightened, isn't it supposed to flee from its source of fear?
Only if it is frightened, I think 4 is whenever that starts happening, but I will double check the frightened condition. Frightened is basically like, it's like the new exhaustion. It's -1 to literally everything.
Alright, I am
He
going
is
to
down-
come.
Yep.
Over here. And then I am going to attempt to daze him.
He does succeed on that. However, it does do half damage on a success.
So 3 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
I would say also, you could have also attempted a crafting check on the window to get out the window. But,
Oh.
Damage is damage.
it is your go, Timber.
All right, Timbo is gonna yell, "Stay away from the Kazon's chosen!" and then attacks. You know, he charges to attack.
Also, Bonmot is now, out. Since you are no longer there, he is no longer insulted by you. As he has taken
Alright,
his revenge in a different way.
Timbo's going to attack him. Ah, man, I can't roll for shit today.
I don't think any of us can.
To be fair, he's rolled like 5 nat 1s. Don't even start. He has rolled 5 nat 1s.
Yeah, but I haven't rolled anything. Can I go for a grapple then?
Go for it.
How do I do that?
Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
That's
Sumo
under all
slams
skills?
on top of Melphoric.
There we go.
Ati and Gasod are just rolling around on Melphoric's body. Like,
You mean Timber?
Yeah.
oh, sorry, yeah. Gasod and Timber just slam on Melphoric's body. Oh
You're
no.
you're lucky you did not crit fail. However, you only failed. You did not crit. Actually, so
Is that a contested roll?
so it's against his fortitude save DC.
Oh, okay.
I will say, since you didn't know, the grapple checks do actually have the -5 attack penalty, Timber.
Oh.
I'm not going to count it this time because you didn't
Okay.
know, but in the future, keep in mind that that is part of the multiple attack penalty.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, that's my tone.
Malfoy, you do not have to roll death saves, as he has merely just knocked you unconscious for some reason.
Can I use my hero point to try and recover?
If you, I will say, are you sure you would like? Oh no, let me double check the hero point. I'm trying to see if it actually brings you up to 1 HP, or does it just stop you from dying? Spend all of your hero points to avoid death. You stabilize with 0 hit points, so you'd still be at 0, so someone would have to get you up. However, you don't have the wounded condition. He doesn't seem to be trying to kill you all for some reason. If you want, I can let you roll death saves to see if you at least get a 20. And if you get a nat 20, you will actually, go up to 1 HP.
Alright, I have the hero point in case I fail it, so yeah.
I go and just roll a straight d20.
Yeah.
Dan, it is your go.
I probably can't get a good shot with everything in that doorway at the moment.
He would just be, he would just have, partial cover thanks to Timber, so it would just be a -2 to your attack unless you did move there.
I'll move here.
Yep.
Kablooey! My favorite kind of kablooiness. Diddly bop.
That's a hit.
Here's some damage for you.
As you,
and then-
strike him in the chest, he catches the bullet between his pecs and squeezes the bullet, crushing it, but suffering severe burns between his pecs.
Dan
What?
Dan just reloads, looks at him, and just goes, oh, oh no, oh, what the, oh no, oh no, oh, I can't tell if that was hot or like, Oh.
Stay focused, Dan.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am questioning things right now that I was not expected to be questioning. I'm going to forego the deception intimidation because I think Dan is now a little like demoralized after seeing that.
You got one more
Yeah.
action. Actually, no, that's all of your actions.
That's my 3 actions, yeah.
Say, you just see, Gaston begin to as he kind of wipes off, his chest, wiping the, black powder from his, chest, as he says, I've not had a fight like this in ages. Ever since I've been with these mushrooms, they've all been weak compared to me. Finally, a fight that I can just go full force in.
Oh,
Oh no.
Timber.
Uh,
No.
I
Timber,
use my reaction to stay up with one last hit point. Timber, he falls down, and then a chain picks him back up. He has 1 hit point left.
yep, and he is not going to, notice you as he moves past you and, goes after the witch, seeing as you go down long enough for him to get past.
Oh no.
Fuck.
That is 1, 2, and then his last action.
Wait, why do I only take 20?
Apparently everyone
What?
has resistance to evil, okay? I don't know why you guys are good.
How do I have resistance to evil?
I don't know,
What's your alignment?
Is
Maybe-
it from the Corge thing?
I
What
don't
is
think
what is
so.
Tati's alignment?
Everyone should be, like, neutral, I think. Everyone should be neutral.
My alignment's chaotic evil, so I'm not quite sure why.
That would probably be it.
I don't know why everyone is having... I will have to figure that out after. I have no idea why everyone has resistance to, like, freaking evil. I will say, Hati, he does knock you out. However, he does not put you into the unconscious condition.
Oh, he slams. Oh no.
Oh, boy.
Seeing this is really bad, Timber's gonna spend 2 actions feeding Melfolk. Let's see. He has inventory, healing potion minor.
Yep.
That's from Melfolk.
Yeah, go ahead and click use for that.
Or wouldn't he need to click it?
Go ahead, Melfort. Go ahead and click the use.
Okay.
I'll let him roll for it.
It's not letting me click use. I can
There
roll
you
the die
go.
though.
Melfort, I will do it. You are healed by... Whoops, not this on. You are up 5 HP points.
Okay.
As you kind of begin to slowly come back from consciousness. Timber, you have 1 action left.
Timber's gonna do the only thing he can do and attack. For the Kazorn! Ah.
Dan, on your turn, you do see, you do hear the
Back to me, I
sound
think.
of, you do hear the sound of a distant croak coming from somewhere that sounds to be coming from the chimney.
So also, I think it's my turn.
Oh yeah,
I'll let him
no,
back up.
okay, so
Melfort up
when-
now.
He's just describing what's happening.
whenever you go down, you technically put your turn above the person who put you down. So you would technically
Oh.
be at
Okay.
a. That's so you don't. That's so you don't like immediately go right before. I don't know why they do it, but basically you are the turn right before them. So you technically have an
Interesting.
initiative of 34 right now.
Oh, okay.
So that does actually still make it Dan's turn.
Didn't know that. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird system, but I think it has something to do with, I'm sure, some kind of effects, but it's so you're not immediately rolling death saves after someone just put you down. You basically have an entire turn for someone to get you back up.
I like that.
Yeah.
So you're not
And-
playing the up down
Yeah.
game.
So, like, for example, Hot Tea would be 35 because they went down after... Actually, they would be going down after you. So, technically, they would... Like, Hot Tea would basically be 34 and you would be 35 because you got moved up one. Because Hot Tea went up above him. So, Dan, you hear the sounds of, some kind of croaking coming from the chimney.
I think I will kind of, because do I recognize the croaking? Am I like,
You recognize
Do I-
it as an old friend.
yeah? I'm gonna call out to it and just yell, "Weed frog, we're getting kind of fucked here. We could use a hand." And then turning to Gaston, who's like right in front of me, like looming over me, I see like the red flash, like anime, like no. I think at this point, Dan kind of looking at everybody, he's gonna holster his gun and put his hands up and just go, "I think this may have gotten a little out of hand here. What are you doing with the mushrooms, Mr. Gaston?"
Gaston, he kind of looks over to you, small creatures kind of standing over you, towering basically triple your size. And he says, he just kind of looks at you, says, "They promised that I would be even more beautiful and more powerful than I was ever before. Which is a very difficult feat for someone as beautiful as myself."
You feel like maybe they're manipulating you and trying to take advantage of you and your brutish strength?
Brutish looks, Brutish strength, and Brutish power. All of this combined thanks to the power of the mushrooms.
Oh, they did all that. Oh.
Just shoot him, Dan! Just shoot him!
Dan's gonna like try to step back
Yep,
at this point.
I will let you step back. Malfoic, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stand. What does it take to stand up?
One action.
I'll stand up. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna hold a hand out at Gaston, like, and brutish stupidity. I'm gonna cast. Worms repast.
What?
I
there we
click
go.
Damage. Can you remove that? I
You're
meant to do this.
Well, you won't damage
Uh,
anyways. I will give him the,
Oh, that's weird. It makes me.
No, I roll the
guess-
fortitude. It's for me to click on.
Oh, it's for you to click on. Okay.
So whenever you do something to them, they have a chance to then...
Well, I know how that part works. I thought I clicked it and it would roll for him.
Oh, thank God.
That's the
Uh,
fifth nat one for Gaston, I think.
Yep, he is slowed one, and he takes double the 4d... He takes double the damage.
Do you want me to roll the damage now?
You rolled it before. And... He is not undead. You are at least able to confirm with this, he is not undead. He does take 1d6 piercing, however.
So you would take.
2 times 1d6 piercing.
They took
So you-
11 damage or 22 damage then
Yep.
from the initial.
Yep, and then he has 2d6 persistent piercing on him.
Interesting. And it says he's slowed. I don't know what that does.
Slowed means he takes one less action on his turn. So he is currently hasted. That would put him basically at a regular
At
3
3,
action
yeah.
economy.
That's my turn.
Yep.
I've used all 3 of my stuff.
Hati is good at the moment. Gaston on his turn is going to see
Why is it back on me?
Oops, I don't know how it got back. There we go. On his turn, he will roll a d20 to see if he gets rid of the... And he gets rid of the persistent... one, I think... Let me double check. Yep, he does get rid of the persistent damage. But he will take the slow because it's technically at the end of his turn. So he does still have the slowed effect. With that...
Wait, did I ever do... So wait, I just want to make sure I did the spell right. It takes 4d6 piercing, which was the 11.
Yep.
Another d6 piercing.
Persistent. Not piercing. Persistent piercing. Persistent damage is done at the end of your turn every single turn until you roll a DC 15 with a flat check.
And when you say their turn, so at the end of his turn it would have happened.
Yeah. So
Okay,
he is still affected by
succeeded, yeah.
slowed.
I got you.
Dan, he is going to go right up here to this fireplace. And he only has now 2 actions left.
There's a bunch of gross worms that are coming out of him. Ugh.
You see, no one harms the beauty that is Gaston.
Oh. Dan.
Dan, he begins to knock you out. However, Timber, before it is your turn, you see, Dan, as you begin to fall kind of unconscious after being knocked out, you see what looks to be a very tiny, familiar-looking terrarium fall from the chimney, and it begins to roll underneath the feet of Gaston as he is gloating in utmost pride.
So I'm just imagining like a 1-2 situation. Dan's body at this point flies into like the this like brick cement wall of the fireplace, and like blood spurts out, and he just goes sorry.
And with that,
You said what? You got cut off.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. As he like is coughing up blood at this point.
And you slowly start to fall against the back wall of the cabin as this little ball rolls underneath Gaston's feet. And Timber and Malfoy, both of you see as giant vines break the glass surrounding of the terrarium and basically hold Gaston in place, preventing him from being able to move, as he is now fighting with these vines. He is unable and he is restrained by these vines. And all you hear is the sounding of a croak coming from the chimney that just hears as he just tries to croak out to tell you to get out of there. Hati and Dan are both unconscious but not dying. Timber,
I'm not
what do you
unconscious.
do?
I got 7 health.
You have 0 health. You should have, anyways.
I have 7 health.
Why do you have...
I don't know how.
Why are you unaffected by evil -5? What are you... I don't...
I'm lawful evil.
I have to look up why in the world that is.
I also don't know why I'm resistant to physical. I feel like that's something that shouldn't be there, so I'm willing to take the extra damage from that.
I will say you are alive with 1 hit point right now.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I will ask in the Discord why the heck everyone is resistant against evil.
I have no idea. Is it because of a
I will find
spell
out.
or the Marshal's aura? Is
I
it
don't
'cause-
know.
I got Soothe and Marshal's aura on me.
Okay, Timber, what do you do on your turn? Gaston seems to be completely immobilized by a surprise thing of thorns coming from a little glass terrarium.
And somebody said run.
Yeah.
And Haiti's down?
Haiti's down at the moment.
Is Dan's still able to move, right?
Barely.
Yeah.
You want to throw? I'm gonna throw prone on me as well.
Yeah.
So we'll just throw that in there because at this point I'm like thrown into this wall. Also, I did look up the reason for the damage situation
Mm-hmm.
for evil. In PF2E, alignment damage. It's basically, the damage type applies only to creatures that have the opposing alignment trait. So, if they are
So
chaotic damage only harms lawful, evil damage harms only good creatures, good damage harms only evil creatures, and lawful damage harms only chaotic creatures. So
now we
because
know
all of us are either neutral or evil, we're not affected by it.
Okay, how's Gaston looking?
He is actually looking pretty good. You see him as some of his clothes have been, sullied from the various days' event. His coat seems to be various tattered and a little bit of nicks and stuff, but he still is a peak of male physique beauty right now.
What kind of bullshit hacks are these? Tibble picks up Haiti. Come on, tactical retreat.
Oh my.
You feel the strong arms of a wolf around you, Haiti, as he picks you up, putting you right over his shoulder and carrying you off outside of the building.
Yeah, with whatever movement he can.
Yep. Dan, what are you choosing to do?
It's not letting me move.
Can I
You're good, Timber.
can I have you roll just like a flat d20
Yeah. There you go.
okay, so I'm gonna say Dan's right leg is fully shattered at this point. It's right leg, right arm, left arm by fives was kind of what I was thinking.
Yep.
Just due to Gaston just wailing on him. So I think first action will be stand up, and then I'm going
Wait.
to.
Jump out the window.
I'm gonna get about 10 feet here, and then, because I'm gonna assume I'm taking about half movement at this point.
Yeah.
So
You
one
want-
action to stand up. Can I? And this will be up to you, GM. Can I shoot the window and jump through
Yeah.
it?
I don't know why you couldn't. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'll go
Blam.
ahead and do that.
Yep,
So-
you shadow the window. I will, as you kind of have the window begins to shadow, you jump through, just barely able to dodge out and making your way out as he is being restrained by these vines. Melphoric, what are you doing?
Since I heard them to say to go, I'm gonna follow suit.
You can't run through walls, so you have to. The pathing's a little bit.
I'm gonna walk out as I'm dusting myself off.
Okay, and you all make your way out as Gaston is vigorously, very, very vigorously fighting against these bindings that are holding him. You seem to have able to be escaped for now. Though you do hear, as you all begin to kind of leave the scene together, you do hear the sounds of Gaston getting angrier and angrier as his voice begins to fade. And I will say, I will put you all on the. I'm guessing none of you are sticking around his house.
No, at this point, I think it's just a mad dash out.
Yep. For some reason, the crossroads is not loading for me. Give me a second. One second. Can y'all see the map?
I can.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
I
see
can
the
it.
onion guy.
Yeah,
I'm just a hooded.
like even the
Okay.
streams got it. Don't know how that happened.
It says canvas drawing failed.
I mean,
Can't
Haiti
use
looks like a
map.
cultist, so that's normal.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take you to this. I'm gonna
Oh.
take you. I will say after the various days event, you all make your way as Dan. You see. I'm gonna take you all to the waterfall instead. 'Cause for some reason, it's not loading the other maps. Yep. Sorry about that.
Can I make a crafting to try to like
Make a
make
splint
a
or something.
splint? Yeah.
Yep. You all kind of make your way out, dodging you go to the only place that you know that is close by, and that is going to be the Frog Tavern. Let's see, is everyone? And then let me grab.
Melfork's already inside.
Yep.
Oh, where am I?
There we go. Oh,
You're coming.
you're
You're coming. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
21 feet up in the air. Okay. You all kind of make your way out of there, and now you see Hazel. Actually, let me double check. You see Hazel and her frog, both helping you escape as you are now outside of the area next to the tavern. As you just hear Hazel looking over you guys. Oh my god, 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 I can't believe I just did that. He's gonna be so mad at me. Oh god, I hope you guys are okay.
It was just got the unconscious Haiti.
You see Hazel go over and like they kind of look at Hot Tea and they actually just kind of step away from Hot Tea and say, see what you can do to heal him. You take care of him. As she seems to be resistant to touching Hot Tea. But she will go over to you, Dan, and lay some healing onto you.
I mean, if it's been 10 minutes, Timbo can do
Yep.
Timbo can touch the unconscious Haiti.
Oh, woo.
There you go. And as you are bouncing on Timber's shoulder, you see him begin to pray to the Kaiserin, and you feel a sharp kind of pain begin to kind of jolt you awake, before having a almost soothing effect on your mind, as you start to get carried away by Timber and start to come conscious once again on his shoulder.
The butt touch heal.
Oh my
Because he's
god.
flopped over.
I just groaned on his shoulder,
Yeah.
looking over at him. Put me down.
As you wish. Timbo grabs him and puts him down. He doesn't just knock him out wall.
Thank you.
Timbo drops to a knee and he's at one hit point. He's like, I have failed my duties. That's a branding for sure.
I just kind of roll my eyes a little bit where he can't see. I am going to try Great Wounds on Timber. Wait, where'd it go?
I'm just curious to
Very
see if you were going to
nice.
kill him, but it looks like you actually succeeded.
What do you mean kill him?
If you would have rolled a 4 or below, no, if you would have rolled a nat 1, you would have actually downed Timber.
Critical failures.
Okay,
Ouch.
Dan, your turn.
I will
Oh,
say,
shit.
you're downed now. I will say, you don't have to worry about this. You can all take a little bit of health. I don't think you're going to immediately go back and try fighting him, so don't worry about health at the moment.
While Hati is like
You
working
say
on
that, I'm still going to.
yeah, like while
Yeah.
Hati's working on kind of attempting to piece back Dan's leg a little bit. It was supposed to bend like that at the knee, right? Or he's gonna look at Hazel and just go, "Thank you, deeply, thank you. We got in way over our heads. We thought we were able to take him, and that was definitely not the case."
You see,
How can we
hey-
deal with him?
you see Hazel talk. Said he's been getting stronger. I said he's been getting like stronger like every day, and that's. I didn't know what was up with him. He wasn't as strong as he was whenever we first started dating, but he just kept getting more arrogant and proud and stronger, and I was scared of him. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I would have gone there sooner, but I didn't think I had the guts to even go in there to help you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just
You
now
did
making.
mighty fine.
You just see the weed frog go up and just kind of like croak up next to you, Dan, and just kind of look up happily at you.
I'm gonna give it a little like not to like thank you,
Not today.
though. And I'll kind of look at Hazel and just go, "You did great. You truly saved us back there." Now, one thing he had mentioned, I did get out of him, is that he's been saying that these mushrooms are what are giving him his strength. So if we can find the mushrooms, burn them son of bitches, we might be able to cut him off at the source. Start removing some of that. Oh, also,
I'd
we
double
found-
down on the mushrooms, and if we figure out how to poison them so that it works opposite of what he's looking for.
That's true. Could also
I-
do that.
I never really saw him eat any mushrooms, as far as I know. He mentioned that they were talking to him, not. It didn't seem like he was eating them. It was more that he was talking to them. As she kind of thinks back to the very arrogant conversations she had with him.
Well, I'll say, you know,
The-
you don't really see Temple's facial expression much, but he looks really defeated right now.
I know of there was a small tavern with basically it's a fungus run tavern a little bit to the southwest of here. If it's the way the fungi work is the mushrooms all kind of think the same, and not like they all decide to think the same, as in they all literally think the same things. They seem to be connected by some force of nature, so if he's dealing with any of the mushrooms, then maybe you could question them by chance? I don't really interact with mushrooms much. I've always found them creepy and gross, personally, but I typically avoid the southwest part of the forest.
Well, if you could lead us there, we can do the talking.
You
We
just
need to
see-
take a break before we do that, though.
Yes, we do.
As far as I know, the tavern was run by the fungal people. I'm sure they would let you stay there a night if you'd like, or you can stay with the nice frog people here. I haven't introduced myself, though, because they're nice people, I'm sure, though.
Do we even have time to rest? He's going to hunt us.
What makes you think he's going to hunt us?
Oh, he's a hunter? I don't know. I make massive boot prints. So like looks, yeah, he's looking at the, he looks back at the path and just you see his heavy footprints.
Timber does make a good point. However, I'm kind of struggling to walk at the moment, so I think maybe taking a little break isn't a bad idea.
Well, I already failed my mission. What's the worst
haven't-
that could happen? I fail at horror.
You haven't failed a mission.
I have retreated from battle.
A tactical retreat.
I was never given orders to.
There's that free
I'm just
thinking
shaking my
spirit we've
head.
been looking for.
I'm just shaking my head.
I will go back, I will report, and I will be blinded.
Melfork.
Hmm.
We're not planning on giving up at the moment with the guild and everything like that, but I mean, I'm saying stay. Hati's saying go. Timber, are you also saying go?
Go.
Like go, like let's go to the mushrooms right now. I mean, we'll put it to a vote, right? Like this is democracy thing.
What is democracy? That sounds pretty cringe.
Hey, no, I agreed to the rest.
Oh, okay. So you're down to rest. I'm down to rest. I mean,
I mean, we have like no health.
Melfork, what are you thinking?
And we should definitely rest. They said that the mushrooms that that's a hotel we could, or a tavern we might be able to rest at too.
Do you really want a chance at with the mushrooms?
Wow. They sound kind of hive-mindy. Might be a little interesting.
Might get a little dicey.
Yeah. Hazel,
Well,
can
you know what?
Kind of
I
show us
got
on
an
the map?
idea. We could take a nap here, catch a break, and if Gaston shows up, we can run to the big danger noodle and tell him, Gaston has a terrible story.
I think
If
Gaston
it's a
loses.
if it's a news story though, it's not gonna matter.
Does he ever have a new story though?
He could. You don't know him.
I don't know anything. I'm just trying to come up with ideas. I'm new at this, okay? Or we could just tell this danger noodle he thinks stories are terrible.
Hazel, could you mark it on the map for Haiti so we can where the mushroom village is?
She Millicom says, well, yeah, like, I'm sure I can, here. And, you see the little weed frog, cough up a piece of, basically kind of like a charcoal, but in a little kind of like pin format. Seems to be so like a piece of charcoal that's just been formed to make it look like a long cylinder. She kind of draws on your map a little bit and shows you where the mushroom inn seems to be. and like I'm sure I know I'm new to this whole like, you know, outgoingness and like friendness, but I I don't really want to go to the mushrooms like right now. I have like a potion brewing at home, and if I brew it too long, it might make some like extra limbs grow to whoever drinks it. So, I think I have to. I think I hear my cauldron bubbling too much. So
Go fulfill your duties.
you see her kind of you see her begin to like kind of straddle the little straw-looking broom she has, and says, "I
Oh my god.
I wouldn't like to. I'm sure you can find something to do with that big brute of a untalented man. He's always so prideful about everything. He even gets his feelings hurt at like the most minor things. But I wish you the best of luck." As you see her, as she kind of like her little familiar, the little like black familiar cat looking thing, kind of jumps up on the back, and the toad jumps up on her hat, and you see her just begin to fly off.
I'm sorry, that's so cliche.
Do you fly?
No.
He can
The-
fly. He just eventually touches the ground, but I mean, so does she.
Uh, oh my god.
She had a broom, okay?
Okay.
Cliche.
I mean, why don't you have one of those?
I don't fly.
That sounds like a skill issue.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I can't talk about skill issues. I got my ass punched in.
You did great at keeping yourself up though, Timber.
You really did.
It's about all I'm good for.
Dan will be back momentarily. He's having a little bit of troubleshooting issues.
No worries. I say we go take that rest.
I can give everyone can take a short. Everyone can take a long rest.
Yeah, get all 1 hit point back. Where's the button for that?
It's under utility. Rest for the night.
There's also on the I used the other thing.
Mostly that's about spell slots and focus points.
Why does resting for the night only restore 3 hit points?
Because it restores your level plus con mod, if I'm not mistaken, or a level times con mod.
Ew.
Though Timber can, if you ask Timber nicely, he can touch you for like 3 hours and heal you up to full.
I can take some potions. I have plenty.
It's free on Timber's part.
It just takes time.
He
I
basically,
have 11 potions.
Timber basically heals 13 HP every 10 minutes.
Can I take my elixir before I go to bed or something, and then just craft another one in the morning?
Yep. Y'all don't want Timber to help you? Why don't you want Timber to help you? Big meaty paws.
I've already got some.
Stop
free
making
notes.
it weird.
He can meaty pause me now. It's okay.
After you roll a 1d6 and get a...
I don't need
What?
no big meat. Okay, I need big meaty
Why
paws.
is it saying it's giving an error?
So, funny enough, like, between Dan being able to make, like, 6 potions of healing, and between Timber being able to heal everything, yeah, Pathfinder 2e basically expects you to be at full HP every fight sequence. Exactly, so. Like, if you kill something and then move on to the next room because you're being chased by a boulder, you know, that's still in the same fight sequence, but you're expected to be at full HP for each fight individually.
I'm just gonna say Timbo has full hit points.
Yeah, everyone can take 4 hit points.
My shield. I need to fix my shield.
Can I work on the shield? Do a crafting for it or something?
Only if someone had some form of magical ability to heal shields.
Oh, is there somebody who has mending?
I do.
Oh, okay. I'll let you do it.
Wait,
Oh, you
what am I
want-
healing?
Timbo shield.
I'm sorry. Okay.
How do we actually
There we go.
heal? Change the numbers?
I'll just.
Oh,
go to
you can
sheet.
hit the, you can hit the heart button, or you can also put in a number and then press the up or down arrow. Mending removes it from broken, so it does actually gain 5 hit points. In order to repair the shield further, you would need an actual crafting check. Dan is probably... Dan or Hati would be your best bet on that.
I can go ahead and do that.
Okay, I'll have both of y'all go and roll me a crafting check. Okay, you're good. Yeah, Timber shield's up to full.
Yeah, between Dan and Hati, we're like, we got this.
Yep.
Hand me that plank. Okay, so it looks like everyone has been fully healed after resting up at the Frog's Tavern. The cactus is still in the corner, you know, sad that no one's hugging him for the night. But
Can I
Timbo will
also,
hug him. Timbo is cactus proof.
can I also do a crafting check
The one thing that could hug the cactus.
you hug the cactus with such vigor that you like feel your paws almost begin to like rub into the actual flesh of the cactus. You take only 2 damages. You get just barely a little bit of prickles to your skin. But other than
As
that,
lit up with
the cactus is elated in every aspect of the word. He is elated that you have allowed him to have the joy of hugs. Now, what were you saying, Hati?
Can I do a crafting check to make a tattoo for Timber?
I'll go for it. You don't need to make a crafting check. You can just give him the tattoo. Be able to tell him what it does.
Where are the tattoos again? Inventory, I think.
Crafting.
Or do you want to give him enveloping light now?
Yes.
I'll take it off mine. Unless you're also giving me enveloping light again.
He can only make 1 tattoo.
Oh, okay. I will delete it then.
Oh, crap.
That's okay.
Well, didn't
Tim,
you give him one too?
No, I gave you one. I gave you Silent Heart.
What's it do?
I will show you, Timber.
I'm like, I can give you enveloping light if you want that.
There you
instead
go,
of Silent
Timber.
Heart.
Hati has branded you with a tattoo. You feel the power coming from this tattoo as you feel an immense amount of light and warmth coming from this tattoo. You feel as though if you activate it, your body will be filled with that warm light.
You're lucky you're one of the Kaztoons chosen.
Why?
I wouldn't let anyone do that.
It's a good thing I'm here then.
So y'all are going to go...
Eddie gets so many get out of jail free cards because he's a kid soon.
Lucky me.
And so you all are going to go to the
to Mushroom Land.
Yep. Does anyone else have any last roleplay things before we go there?
I do not.
Nope.
Can I make a crafting to try to take some of the like wood from one of the boxes or something like that and make like a little bit of a cane?
Go for it. Okay. We'll have. Let's see. Trying to think of a minor condition. Whoop. We'll just say. We'll just put the clumsy on you.
Clumsy for what?
Dan.
Dan has a broken leg.
Healing can only do so much, I will say.
This
Or at least
is...
I would like to play it like that.
Yeah. I will show what clumsy does. So you have clumsy 1, which means you have a status penalty equal to the condition value of 1 to dexterity-based checks and DCs, including AC, reflex saves, ranged attack rolls, skill checks using acrobatics, stealth, and thievery.
Sounds good.
And with that, you all make your way to the, as far as you know, the Mushroom Inn. As you're kind of going through, you managed to find on the map a giant tree with a giant hole in it. As you all kind of look and you're sure this is the right place. You are guaranteed this is the right place because it's exactly marked on the map. And Dan, you being close to the ground, you see a smaller-ish sign that points to the inside of the trunk of the tree. Peering inside, it seems to be a spiraling staircase going down into an underground kind of area. You make your way inside this tree, and you find yourself almost in a giant cavern-like area with glowing mushrooms sprouting all around, with various beautiful colors and vibrantness about yourselves. Right upon going inside the cavern, however, you do see what looks to be a giant tree with various tables and stuff set up.
Dan kind of seeing the door and stuff like that kind of gestures to the rest of them and just goes, we'll head on down and kind of start looking around at everything and just, Timber, don't fight these mushrooms. These are, I don't know if these are the right ones yet. And I guess I'll kind of come up to one of the mushrooms and just be like, "Hey, we're kind of looking around for something. Where might we go to like talk to like potentially like a head honcho or?"
Whoops. Okay, we're good. You hear the mushroom, as it kind of opens up its eyes, and, kind of seeing you, you see what looks to be, as you kind of see what looks to be like, the outside of the tree, various mushrooms of varying sizes are littering the outside of the tree, attached to the bark itself, almost growing out. Each one of the mushrooms in tandem seem to be saying, "Welcome, welcome, 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 welcome to the fungal grotto." As various, all the different, like, various mushrooms, everything seems to be basically sentient at this point, but yet still attached to the tree itself. It says, "If you need to speak to mushroom, we are all mushrooms. We all talk to each other, for we are all one. What may you be searching for?"
Um,
Melfork, you might be able to enunciate this a little bit better.
oh, not what I
Oh, there we go.
wanted to do. Sorry.
Yeah, we were looking to see if we can gather any kind of information on but the mushroom that might like help embolden or empower anyone, anything like that. If you've ever heard of anything like that.
Yes, we are very good. The mushroom that is responsible for that is not here at the moment. They are off in their hut. But we can serve you many drinks here, and almost completely unbidden, they hand you a menu. They just straight up just hand you a menu for the various foods here. So that each one of these can give you your own little pack, as we make these drinks special.
Oh, these are amazing. Euro zero. Mushroom pizza.
In Discord is a picture of the menu, by the way, along with a cocktail drink. Please see us in the middle of the inn for mushroom, glory, and catchers.
You mentioned that they're at the one that we were looking for might be at their hut. After we do our business here in order, anyway, we could visit them at their hut.
It would be rude to not attend to our own business, as we all share business together. Please come inside the inn. As they as you all see the mushrooms just happily saying, "Welcome, welcome, come inside." As all the, like, different mushrooms around the tree bark all seem to be talking almost in unison, but just slightly out of it.
Can I attempt a deception check? Saying that, he was expecting us?
I also check and do an inside check to make sure that they're not like full.
Sure, each of you roll your perspective rolls that you'd like.
What would this be since I don't think there's an
if you want to roll, like, are you talking about like an insight check?
insight, yeah.
I
What would
would
that
say
be?
you could just go a regular old perception check, just as generalized perception, unless you want to say, like, "Oh, I'm using my diplomatic skills to see if I can see if they're being honest," or I'm trying to see, like, just pick a roll and justify why you want to use that as a roll.
Okay.
Let's see what the codex says about this bullshit.
I'd like to use diplomacy then. Try and figure out if they're being like honest guests or honest patron hosts. That's the word.
Yep. Timber, you feel, you look around and, like, there doesn't seem to be any sort of evil around this place, unless you count business and people trying to get you to buy things evil. Malfoy, they seem like they would just really want to sell you things more than anything. They seem to be just really wanting to, make money.
Hmm.
Now, whether how much they upcharge their drinks is a different question, but you don't feel any ill will from them.
Dan kind of looks at the menu and just like, who do I order? Do I just say it out loud and one of you will get the order, or what?
We hear everything you say. If you say to one, you say to all of us. So we will make sure to get it to the proper body to be able to serve you from it.
Cool. I'll take a fairy ring. That sounds like a fun set of cocktails.
Okay, and you let's see. So you go ahead. I'm going to deduct 1 silver from your vast amounts of wealth because these prices are stupidly cheap. I
You
removed.
can deduct the gold. This is like a party platter situation.
So, how much would it be to get one of everything?
You see the mushrooms begin to light up and say, is that for you or just for your entire party?
Oh, I'm ordering for me.
One of everything would only be about, they kind of think. 1 second, I am running the calculation, and as they say that, you just see the mushroom that says they're running the calculation just stare blankly at you before saying almost done, and you just kind of see them just staring at you, and they say, okay, I finished grabbing the calculator, and it looks like that's going to come up to 2 gold.
I'll give him 2 gold.
They say, you kind of hear them, kind of a little bit of hoop and hollow a little bit, and says, I will bring that out right to you. And, you say, here, come to this table, as you kind of see the mushrooms begin to lead you inside, Timber. The very seats themselves seems to be almost toadstool-like by nature. Dan, I will have you roll a fortitude saving throw. That works too.
You know,
I'm down to roll it with disadvantage. Yeah.
Who knew?
You feel very elated, feeling this, the mushrooms begin to basically work their way and work the magic. You just kind of hallucinate a little bit. Not for too long, but you just kind of hallucinate as all the mushrooms, begin to slowly dance and weave before your eyes. Almost as if they are singing a happy tune as you see them just kind of shift left to right, even though you swore they were motionless a second ago.
You just see Dan kind of rocking slowly in his chair, kind of trying to be in like rhythm with the mushrooms.
Timber, I'll have you roll me a few fortitude saving throws. We'll go for just 2 for now.
By the way, Zerda, you never did say what happened with my deception check.
Oh yeah, thank you. So you were trying to say, you go up to them and you're basically like, oh, you were expecting me. And the person that you're saying that to says, 1 second, as it kind of stares at you, kind of looking you up and down a little bit, says, I never expected you. Oh, it said, we never expected you. As far as we know, this is our first time seeing you.
Can I use one of my hero points?
Go for it.
I don't know how to actually do that though.
I'll deduct one. Go ahead and roll another deception check.
Never mind. Fuck. Forget it.
They kind of think
don't
over
have-
a little bit and say, yes, we were actually expecting you. Did you bring the gold that you promised that you were going to bring to us last time? You still have yet to make the payment for your order last time.
What are you saying I'm going? If you say 2,000, I'm gonna beat you.
No.
Oh shit, that backfired.
What do you say in response?
I said, how much was it?
Well,
Never
that's
mind, I've only got 13.
they'll say, judging what they said, last time you came here, you went off without actually paying for your meal, so that's gonna be 2 gold.
Man,
Here you
you
go.
ate one of everything here.
Oh, fuck.
But then again, he
Really?
can pull his guts out.
So as you're kind of like, as Tim was beginning to eat and stuff, it said, so you were looking for which one of us can actually help enhance, well, we specialize in various things and enhancing various foods. Do you happen to know what food that you were enhancing?
A beefcake.
They kind of
Me?
look, they kind of look, beefcakes. Oh, yes, beefcakes. They kind of, here, would it be this one by chance? Timber, you see them, one of the, you see one of the mushrooms kind of, go behind the counter, and they kind of like, messing with it, and then, they bring before you a dead body. And say, yes, beefcake. Here, we have one fresh. Would you like to get another beefcake? As they, hand you a dead body of some kind of humanoid creature.
Well, what if you were to enhance somebody like this, but not dead?
We only enhance food. What people do with the food once they consume it is up to them. But we're happy to enhance this food for you. This beefcake is fresh. We found this dead body just the other day ago.
Well, we're looking for someone who is making one of these typical points at the corpse stronger, but not dead.
Yeah, that's
Again,
the one that he said that wasn't here. We got that info.
they are all here and all not here at the same time. They are all connected.
Well, one of you guys should know, right?
Yes, we know all that each other are doing. Though we may not all be in the same location at any given time, we all know each other. It is the
Yeah,
gift of
well-
being mushrooms.
Well, do you happen to know a Gaston?
They kind of think back, we do not ask the names of all clients, we merely provide them with food. Do you know what by chance they were enhancing? Or that we were enhancing?
What about eggs? Have you been enhancing eggs?
Oh yes, we have specialize in eggs. Though I do not have the eggs with here at this tavern. That is for the other one of us.
That's what?
I said that is the other of us. They are the ones responsible for the eggs.
the one you said that's in a hut, right?
Can you bring me to this one?
Yes, their name is Baba Yaga.
I can't.
We know that you humanoids like to give each of us individual names, and though we are all one, it helps the business whenever we give each one of us names.
Can I speak with this one and with him face to face, not through you?
So
Not to be offensive, but
You just said,
I,
yes, what would you like to say to
why
us?
is my mic not working?
It is
Sorry.
Fox. There you go.
Oh. Oh yeah, I believe this is the one that they mentioned is in a hut somewhere.
Yes, what would you like to say to us?
what are you doing to the eggs?
Kind of
No.
think, we are enhancing the eggs for gold. There seems to be a shortage of eggs, and all of them seem to be tied to one person.
Are the eggs the thing that are giving additional strength to people?
Oh yes, though they only seem to we only seem to specialize in this very specific kind of egg, though. But yes, we have been enhancing the eggs for this lovely person. Very tall
Oh.
and very strong.
How long does that buff last that you've put on the eggs?
You kind of see them point over to Dan and said, "Our food lasts only about a few hours, as we like to keep customers eating again and again and again, of course."
How many eggs do you have to consume for the power, like the buff to actually take effect? Is it just one or?
At least a dozen eggs every day.
That's a lot of eggs.
I was onto something. I have eggs.
Would you like us to
I
enhance
have a
those
lot
eggs?
of eggs. We enhance these eggs. We eat them. And since he doesn't have eggs anymore,
How many did you
we
leave in
dunk
that?
on him.
Hey,
How
Timber,
many eggs?
how many eggs did you leave in that chest, by the way?
I took all 100.
There was more than
He took-
100.
He took 120 and ate 1 dozen of them.
Yeah. I
Uh,
took all of them except for a dozen of them because I said Timber ate them.
So this is what Timber, hey, Melphoric, actually, roll me a perception check, Melphoric.
Okay.
As you're hearing Timber talk.
Perception.
Well, I just know there's a bunch of eggs and I added them to my inventory.
Can be under saves.
Nope, perception is not under saves, it's under,
Oh, attribute. I'm sorry.
attributes.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
It's
But
because
it's in here twice.
it's part of initiative thing. Yep, Timber's math seems to check out perfectly. You trust Timber's intelligence when it comes to counting.
Hey,
It counts to count the
DM, I
eggs.
took all the eggs that were in there, okay? I literally said I take all the eggs and I eat 12.
He did say he was taking all the eggs.
He also said he took 100, and he ate a dozen,
I ate a dozen.
and he took
I don't
100.
know how much eggs. I don't know how many eggs there were, okay? I did say I took all of them. If there were more eggs in there, well, they weren't in that basket.
I mean, no one keeps all their eggs in one basket anyway.
So, Timber,
Someone like Gaston would do that.
I will say, Timber, you ate a dozen and you took 100. There was 120 eggs in there.
Well, no, he said he took all of them, and then after he took all of them, he ate 12.
He only took 100.
Yeah.
He didn't actually take all of them. He only took 100. There was technically 8 eggs left.
Well, I
there.
said I took all the eggs, and
Systematically.
then I took a dozen.
Oh,
I'll have to give you the other 8 eggs. I'm just messing with you, Timber. You did accidentally leave 8 of them in there. I will actually add those 8 eggs to your sheet, though.
Well, that's not a dozen eggs, so it wouldn't help them anyways.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you a little bit. But yes, Timber's math does seem you think checking out. So
Why are you raising a
Well,
shield?
obviously, these eggs won't do anything for me because I ate 12 of them and nothing happened.
yep,
These
they
ones
were.
might not have been enhanced yet.
So you ate a dozen raw eggs.
Yes, Timber
What do
did.
you mean I ate a dozen? What do you mean? That's how you eat eggs.
Raw?
With the crunchy.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Gonna see me
What are you
updating my.
weirdos? Don't know how to eat eggs.
It's gonna be updating my book,
Uh.
writing in it.
The crunch is the best part.
I can't.
And
I can't.
I have a book where I keep track of all the people I meet. And I'm gonna add a note next to Timber's name. It just says special moonchild, possibly dropped.
Ah.
I mean, they did kick me off a mountain.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna update it. Neglect makes sense.
Neglect? No. Every woman's pup gets kicked off a mountain.
I'm not saying this out loud. This is not me something.
Oh.
This is just going into my
I
paperwork.
wish you did.
So you kind of him say so.
It's even
What?
funnier if you was mention bubble in it.
Uh,
Because literally that's Wolven initiation. Every Wolven pup gets kicked off the mountain.
so seeing as you do mention the eggs, they do say, "Would you like us to enhance those eggs for you?
Yes.
Then please see us in the hut in the woods."
Alright, where's that?
They will mark it on your map.
Alright, let's go.
Anyone else have any?
Luckily, I said I put it in my Imperial lunchbox, otherwise they would probably be broken.
I would have loved it. He just open up, it just goo. It comes out. Can you enhance the goo?
maybe a few eggs broke on the way, but
Thank the Kaiserin for making such a robust lunchbox. Able to be thrown around and pushed into walls and thrown around and getting your ass beat. At least my lunch is okay.
you see it has just like little tiny like he like opens up it like the Imperial lunchbox and it's just like little tiny like fluffy pillows on the inside where in order to keep the eggs safe and all of them just have like a picture of the kitsune on them, just like little tiny like sacks to keep everything tight. But yes, that is the there we go. Okay. So would everyone like to go to the other map now?
Yes.
I'm good.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
Why is it saying I'm raising my shield?
I don't know. It might have been when I was clicking through your character sheet about the eggs. I think I might have clicked it.
Oh.
Okay, you all make your way, and you see what looks to be a fallen tree over a small river. You make your way over, and you see on the map as you're kind of making your way. I think I just said that 3 times. You see a house that seems to be elevated off the ground floor by 2 giant chicken legs with giant talons, each coming out of the 3 toes in the front. As the whole house seems to be shaped like a chicken.
It's not loading for me.
It's loaded on my end. You might need to refresh. Is it everyone else
I'm gonna
doing it?
refresh.
Does anyone else
It's
see
good
it?
for me.
Some of
I'm
the scene.
refreshing.
Okay, yeah, some of the scene changes can be a little bit weird. Dan and Melfort.
I'm all good.
Hold on, I had my headphones off. What was that?
I said, did the map load?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, basically you see a giant house with chicken-like features along with giant, 10 feet long, chicken legs hovering the house above the ground, acting as support beams for this house.
Okay. How deep is that water?
Not too deep, maybe about 5 feet deep at its lowest point. It's
So
just a small
just
stream.
enough to drown Dan. Gotcha.
This seems to be the same river that the giant waterfall as well as the other house seems to all go through. As this river kind of helps divide the forest by segments.
Huh. Okay. Should we cross?
Might as well.
Sounds like a great idea.
I don't know why you guys are so afraid of something so shallow.
Ooh. Oh crap.
Dan and Timber, finish that reflex saving throw.
I'm still loading.
You're good.
I logged
Uh,
all the way out.
Hati, you find yourself as you're kind of going along this tree. You just try to keep your balance, and you slip and fall into the water. It's not like it's not like the current is strong enough to like carry you away or anything. You just fall and basically submerge your whole body in water as you're trying to balance across this beam before getting like standing up a little bit and getting to the shoreline.
Can Timbo just walk across?
Yep, but I will need the reflex. Here, I'll give you another one.
Yeah. Well, I can't click on anything because I can't see anything.
I'll roll it for you. So how is that water, Hati?
I'm going to shoot you for getting me wet. I just shake out
I mean, how
the
deep is the
fur.
water?
Only 5 feet deep, but since he
Oh.
fell in, it was enough to completely submerge him.
Okay, I mean, Timbo would literally just walk across it.
Yep.
He's not too fond of balancing. He's not that good at it. Plus, he doesn't trust it's going to carry his weight capacity.
Yep, you trudge through the water just fine. You see Hati splash right in front of you on your way over to the other side of the small river-ish area.
Can I pick him up?
Yes, you may.
Why are you picking me up?
Because you are the Kaiser's chosen.
Okay.
Just
You're-
a grumpy, fine, arms crossed. Timber's like got him by the back of his shirt, you know.
I just grumbled to myself.
You take one singular damage, Hati.
What? Woo!
You fell off a tree into a river.
Emotional damage.
What? What? Oh my god.
Emotional damage.
You're
It-
The only thing that
fine.
was wounded was your pride.
It was water. You typically don't get hurt falling in water.
I don't think you've ever landed flat against a body of water.
You belly flopped.
Yeah, this wasn't a dive, this was you falling. As you all begin to approach this hut to the north, you realize that the door is basically 11 feet off the ground. And standing on the floor below the hut seems to be a singular, slithery, lava-like creature who seems to be smoking a hell of a bong.
Oh my god.
Yes! You hear them say to you all.
You pitched really badly there.
I'll have to be more careful with it. Yes! I see some new people! Hello!
Dan? Talk to this one.
Buddy.
Yeah, you might speak this one's language better than we do.
I'll kind of like walk over. And
I
I'm
mean,
gonna-
if you can talk the smoke to him, because
I-
if I talk smoke to him, he dies.
I kind of look at him and I just go, I go,
What
Are
language
you?
are you speaking in?
hello there, my friend. Is there a chance that I may take upon your burning bush as well?
Oh my god.
Yes! Another of my kind! Here, partake in my beautiful, bushy, pipe here.
And Dan will come over and smoke a little ganja.
Timber, are you still holding me up?
Yeah, Timber's gonna put him back on shore. I can't see anything right now. I'm trying to load this.
Yep.
Dan, you never do things in half measures. Here, Timber goes up to the thing and like absorbs that they're inhaling from this, so he takes the biggest fucking boof you ever fucking saw.
Oh god. Oh.
Let's see what, you feel very elated, Timber. I will give you, basically a free inspired. You feel very, very proud and, very, very proud of yourself.
I feel euphoric for assaulting dominance.
Dan, however, you do feel the same courage. However, instead of, being more encouraged, you just feel stupefied one. As this smoke begins to start to cloud your, starts to kind of cloud your brain and judgment a little bit.
Can I get a new link
Yep.
to the game?
I also suggest trying a different browser. But,
Different browser.
yep, I will give you the, I'll post the link again just in case it did change for whatever reason. It looks to be the same, though. So he says, are you here to see the mushroom?
Yeah, yeah, we kind of. We didn't see a mushroom. Found some eggs. And some the Gaston guy, he broke my leg earlier. This is helping a lot. Do you have some extra of this? I'm willing to pay you for some of this. This is the good stuff. Oh my god.
You see him take a long puff and then exhale a singular ring that your head just passes right through, the cloud and smoke beginning to break along your neck. Says it would be a delight of myself to enable another kind soul to partake in such fine smokes. I will give you top-notch kush for 5 gold.
Done. Sold.
I will figure out whatever the hell it does later.
We will. We can talk about it later. We'll come up with weed rules later.
Yeah, right now it says, I can help you reach the mushroom at the top, Mr. Baba Yaga, but I require only one thing.
Real quick, Dungeon Master. It's not letting me click on Timble. I can only be Sabretooth or Smeet.
You accidentally logged into Sabretooth with Smeet. I will kick you out of both of the instances.
Okay.
I'll kick Timber out because I think it might have glitched. Go ahead and reload. You should be able to reload into either of them. You should be able to reload into yourself now.
I boofed into a different body.
Says,
I have transcended.
That was the good. That was the good stuff.
That's how good it was.
if you want to see Baba Yaga, then you must answer me 2 riddles.
Okay. And what are these riddles?
Says, you're gonna see him take a long puff as he blows another ring, as the ring begins to basically hit you in the face, Hot Tea.
Yeah, it's not.
It can hit me in the face from that far away.
It is a
not
very
letting me.
powerful smoke ring.
Okay.
What's up, Timber?
It's not letting me. It's only Smeet or Sabretooth.
Go
Did
ahead
you
and go
close out your
under.
other one?
Go ahead and go under Sabretooth. I see Timber. Is that not you, Timber?
Yeah, just kick him completely.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think I
in.
did. I've kicked Timber from the world. Try
There we
another
go.
refresh.
There
There
we
you go.
go. I can click on him.
So you just as he has this long puff. Yes, actually, it does reach you, and it is like a fast puff, seeing how far away you are, and the cloud breaks along your muzzle as the tip of your ears basically break the cloud puff. He says, "You have heard me before, yet you hear me again. What am I?"
Say that again, I'm sorry. You heard me before.
And yet you hear me again. What am I?
Is this for Haiti only or for all of us?
Give Haiti like a minute here.
Okay.
You just see this like lava thing with like the most amused expression. Kind of has like it uses 2 of its hands out of the many hands it has to just kind of rest its face on, as it uses another one of its hands to just kind of twiddle around the end of the smoke.
Would it be wind?
No, it is not. Does anyone else have an idea?
I got an idea.
What do you think, Timber?
An echo.
An echo? An echo? Did you say an echo? Am I hearing an echo? Yes, it is an echo. Marvelous. I knew these drugs always come in such handy for figuring out the biggest puzzles of life.
Temple
The-
lives on the mountains. He knows what an echo is.
And then for the second one, he says, "And for my last riddle, it is very simple. I have no feet, I have no hands, I have no wings, yet I climb to the sky. What am I?"
Smoke.
Marvelous, as you see him just kind of like he takes like the biggest hit from the he takes like one of the biggest hits from his like little bong looking thing. And as he does, he exhales. And when he does, he exhales a smoke staircase directly to the front door, up 10 feet up in the air. Very well, my friends. Here, you may now visit Baba Yaga, as you have now entertained me thoroughly.
Thank you.
Temple starts to walk up the smoke staircase.
Yep, you feel your paws begin to, like, press against the smoke, and you think your paws are going to basically dash, like, right through it, but as you step, it is almost like you are stepping on a cloud, yet solid as brick itself. As you're, even as heavy as you are, Timber, the smoke still stands, even where your foot is. It seems like a little tiny, like, cloud is holding your foot up.
Timbo does that whole scrambling up the stairs.
On all fours,
He-
or...
yeah, on all fours. He's very conscious about his weight.
I'll go ahead and follow behind Timber.
I will move Timber inside. Timber, you do have control of your character now, right?
No, I'm trying to open up anything. I went to different.
I think that's what Hot Tea was having last week.
Yeah, I got the course of the hottie.
You got
Sorry.
Hottie's luck. As long as none of you have Gaston's luck, jeez.
I don't know. I was rolling pretty trash too.
So let me get Timber so he can be 12 feet up in the air. There we go.
I'm gonna try resetting my computer, see if that does anything.
Okay, yeah, I have
I'll be right
no
back.
idea. I have no idea why Foundry is doing what it is. It's weird because it's only like one person that it happens to. Dan and Malfoic, what are you all doing, seeing all this happening?
I'd see if I could also head up the stairs.
Yep, everyone.
Yeah,
Everyone's
I'll join as well. Yeah.
okay. Let me get you the specific spot. There we go. Let me get Malfoic up there. You see, going inside the hut, you see various beds laid out before you, with some interesting creature-looking things kind of buzzing around. What looks to be like some kind of plant bee hovering around. You see what looks to be some kind of ooze that you recognize from the Crystal Cave. However, it does not seem violent. And before you see a singular mushroom. It's about 5 feet tall, humanoid in shape, but the mushroom is staring at you all with a kind of a large, older voice, kind of speaking, says, "Hello, my friends. I remember seeing you in the fungal grotto. Welcome to my home. I am Baba Yaga. It's nice meeting you all again."
Again?
Yeah, they're all connected.
Yes, you gave me 2 gold for that running off that one time in the tavern.
I just roll my eyes.
I can't believe you, Haiti.
I'm not talking about it.
Oh,
There's some-
You should be more like the Kazuan. She makes sure all debts are paid.
I
And,
paid it.
like the camera gets really close to Temple's eyes when he squints, and it's everything starts turning dark when he says it, and then it goes back to normal.
I paid my debt. Don't give me that look. You don't scare me.
It was more for just law about the Wolven Imperium, making
Oh.
sure all debts are paid, and how Temple has to literally die.
Wait, what?
Yes. Anyways, I hear
What?
you. I hear you make eggs really good.
Yes, I can help you. As he kind of says, yes, we are great at making eggs very much stronger. We love to enhance, as we specialize in enhancing various foods. This hut is used for enhancing eggs. It's always the funniest of things, popping out of chickens like babies. It's always so amusing to see.
Like butt nuggets.
Oh my
Yes,
god. I
the
can't.
yes, the fascination of the digestive system is one to behold. Anyways, you wanted me to help you with these. I can enchant. Let's see. Kind of looks over. It looks like 4 dozen eggs, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that enough?
And that should be enough. I had a question though. You can enhance them. Can you also do other things to them besides like the enhancements you've been doing?
Are you asking me to defile my own eggs?
Not yet. I was just asking if you could.
Kind of thinks. He kind of thinks. Well, go ahead and give me a diplomacy check.
What? 26.
Well, I don't usually discuss the more unsavory sides of the Mushroom Kingdom, but we do dabble in certain illnesses, but it's typically a higher price.
If we have an extra set, we can technically do something like that. What kind of effects you give to them? I'd be willing to pay extra for that.
Well, normally we buff the eggs to help make people grow bigger and stronger, but sometimes there's certain things I know that can make certain people weaker and a little bit smaller.
That right there, I would like that for at least a dozen of the eggs. As far as I understand, you need a dozen for the effect.
Kind of thinks over. Usually the buffing is more of a little bit 10 gold for a dozen, but for the poison, that's going to run kind of hold on one second, let me grab the calculator. As you see him just start to stand completely motionless, staring at you, Melphoric. And about, 3 minutes of him just staring you dead in the eyes, he says, "Ah, yes, here's my calculator. That would be about 25 gold for the cursed eggs. And you can't tell anyone where you got them from, of course, of course."
The camera just goes
Of
to some
course.
random mushroom with one of those slidey calculators somewhere, just doing the math for him.
That's fine with me. That's a fair price. Fine.
Are you all getting enhanced eggs?
I would get 2 sets if I could.
think we have enough for that. Did we have a-
How many eggs did you say? Yeah, so I think Timber has 108 eggs. So divide that by 12. You would have basically enough for 9 dozen eggs. So 1 cursed egg, that leaves you with 8 eggs to either be cursed or to be enhanced.
I just want one set of cursed. If you
Okay.
guys want more, that's up to you, but I just need a set of cursed.
Okay, that will be 25 gold from you. I'll mark it out.
I don't know how much gold I have.
God, what? I'm so confused. I have fortitude, initiative.
You have 22 gold, Timber.
Okay, so I can only do one.
It's only 10 gold for the buffing eggs.
Oh, okay, so I can do 2 sets. Sweet.
Yep.
That might come in handy later.
Hot Tea and Dan, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna save my gold.
High as a kite right now.
Got the munchies.
I'm kind of like,
Do you
That's
want
great, I'm
super
just-
eggs, Dan?
I'm
You
here.
want
I'm
super eggs?
having a great time.
You
I don't need
want
any eggs. I
super
don't need any
eggs.
eggs. I don't want eggs.
Yeah, you
No.
do.
No.
They're delicious. I
Only
ate
if you
some
cook 'em.
earlier. Ah,
Only if you cook them.
but it has the taste of power.
Only if you cook them.
Your body does that for you.
No.
So long as you have some fire on your belly.
No. Maybe no.
I mean, look at me. I eat eggs all the time, and look how strong I is.
Got a good point. However, no.
Let's see,
How-
108 divide 108 minus 12. 108 minus 18, actually.
18.
Yep. I know, 112 minus 36.
112, you mean 108 minus 36.
Yeah. For some reason my calculator's being really weird.
It,
36. That should be what, 72?
yeah, it
74?
would leave
Yeah.
72.
Okay, so you have, Timber, you have, 2 sets of eggs of enlarge. And Melphoric, you have an egg of reduce at a heightened spell level.
Okay.
Just one egg or a dozen?
Yes, it's 1 set, so 1 dozen eggs. Can I find the
It's finally letting me in.
Hmm?
It's finally letting me in. It's loading up the screen.
Oh, perfect.
Ah, now I'm in.
Hey!
There we go,
Guess
it's
I
called
actually ended
Shrink.
up working for him.
Though I will actually say, Melphoric, I'm guessing you're going to be giving it a guest on, so I'll just say that you have it before trying to, like, add in everything. So,
It's
Hati,
100% the plan.
yeah, you don't want, Hati, do you not want to, you don't want to buy any eggs of enlarge?
No, I'm gonna save my gold,
Mhm.
considering I've only got 11 left.
How much gold is it to get a egg of enlarge?
You are down to 2 gold, Timber, but it's 10.
Okay. I was just asking. Sweet. There we go. I was making sure my gold's correct. All right.
Yep.
Sweet.
And Dan's not grabbing any, so yeah, there we go. That should be it for everyone. So,
Okay.
Malphoric, how are you going to get these eggs in Gaston's stomach?
So, I mean, I wasn't going to discuss the plan in front of the mushrooms, so this will be out of character, I guess. My plan was either to put them back into the house we've broken into, wait for them to arrive, and have them eat, or try to return them, or pretend that we have the eggs and see if he takes them from me and eats them. To do one of those jib bait where it's like, oh, I have it. Oh no, don't take it. Oh no.
Otherwise,
mean-
this egg scene is basically done. So
Yeah. Or we challenge Gaston to an egg eating contest.
We only have 12 eggs to get. Well, I guess see who can eat 12 eggs faster.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's actually I hate having to say this. It's a really good idea. His vanity would if we did this in a public setting, his vanity would take over. He'd have to. He can't.
Uh-huh.
He couldn't back down from the challenge.
So we go back to the bar, tell him to challenge him, and then eat a bunch of eggs in front of him. We eat a bunch of the growth ones, and we give him a bunch of the small, weak ones. And then we proceed to Uno reverse him and take him out.
Yes.
Uno
we would
Reaper.
we would set up 12 eggs on each side, and it'd be Timber with him. We make sure he sits at the table with the weaker eggs, and then when he's weakened, we just jump on him.
You gotta make sure the Tevin folks are gonna be up to help keeping that secret.
Well, we don't have to tell them about it. We just tell them we're gonna run a thing.
you also literally just purchased it from them.
Yeah, but earlier they were like, we're not going to talk
Oh,
about
wait.
customers.
Well, they did say that, but we could also just do it. Is the festival still going on in the city that we were at?
Gaston is not allowed at the festival. He's also trying
What
to.
about at the Frog
I'm
Tavern?
not sure if you remember Melfork, but he is trying to currently actively kill the entire Leshy population at this moment.
Yeah.
That's kind of why y'all are
I
here.
didn't know that. I didn't know that part. I had no idea what the full-on mission thing was besides
Yeah,
finding an
'cause
arsonist. Because every time I had to leave early.
You know,
Yeah, he's trying to 1940s Germany.
the
Leshy.
entire he's also trying to literally kill the entire Leshy race at this moment. That's why y'all are here.
We can just at the tavern put out a competition notice. We don't really need to say what it is specifically, just that we challenge him to it.
Where
an
would
eating
you
contest.
where would you like to meet?
And what about at the crossroads?
That would work.
One on each side of Gina.
Yeah. I will have to redo that crossroads map though. You'll have to give me just 1 second to get into the crossroads map. Because for some reason that specific map was having. Actually, no, hold on. It should be under my saved maps.
Oh.
Give me 1 second.
I probably wouldn't be able to do it tonight. I have to go soon.
You're good. I'm probably going to run the combat tonight anyways, because that's going to finish off the everything. Actually, I even having a break tonight. Who's going to be going next weekend?
I am.
Same.
Do y'all want to finish this combat? Do you want to finish this combat tonight? Or it just depends on how much you feel like fighting, or if you feel like having a combat ready.
I'm down to clown.
I mean, I don't want to because I'd love to be a part of it, but I have work in the morning, so I have to go
Oh.
soon.
Yeah.
That's the only
Um,
reason.
next week.
That's the only reason I was hoping to try and start earlier, if we can in the future.
We did, yeah, we
Depending
did.
on people's.
Yeah, actually, hold on. Let me go ahead. Let me end stream first. We will continue this another night.
Alright.
Let me end stream
Okay.
and raid out first. Then we can talk a little bit. Give me just 1 second though to do my little outro thingy thing.
Okay.
Thank you everyone for coming tonight. Thank you Luna. Thank you Shadow for stopping by. We're going to actually raid Shadow because he was popping by in the chat. Thank you everyone for coming. We will continue this with should be 3 people I
I
think
was thinking
next
about
week.
playing it tonight, but then I was like, oh,
So we will go
I don't
ahead
really want to
and
play, but
give. Oh, looks like Shadow's doing BL chat again.
yeah.
Of course he is. Okay. Yeah. So we are going to raid out to him. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to give Shadow some Astral.
Some what?
You're good. I ain't feel like doing enough. Okay.